How many weight loss shows are there on TV right now? How many times when you pick up a magazine is there all of these great pills or miracle diets that are going to work in the back of a magazine? Or really you're just bombarded with it on the radio each and every day. Somebody's always got, you're going to take liquid this or liquid that, and you're magically going to lose weight. And we all wonder, geez, can any of it possibly work? And for a nation that spends millions and millions of dollars on health club memberships, we keep hearing about how obese we are right here in America. Well, Amy Savitt is with us, and she is somebody who has actually gone out and lost over 100 pounds. I'm going to hold this up, Amy, and we appreciate it, but this is the shirt that you used to wear.
Right, and I had that shirt in 20 different colors because it was the only thing I could wear. And
I am honestly looking at you right now, and it just seems unbelievable. What a life-changing thing to lose 105 pounds, and that's why you're one of Weight Watchers' role models for 2010. There's only 100 of you across the country. Congratulations on that. What happened? Had you tried diets before, and had you failed, or this was it? This was the first time that you ever tried one, and hey, it just worked great.
Well, I grew up as an overweight child. I was the one in gym who was in the back of the line whose weight was called out, so the whole class could hear it. And that was really embarrassing. I tried different weight loss programs, and I was always lost weight and then always rebounded and weighed even more.
When you were a kid, was everybody in your family large? Did you just say, hey, that's just the way I am and it's just genetics? Or did you have terrible eating habits?
Well, my mother was overweight, so we all tended to eat what she was cooking as well, so it was an issue.
Right.
It was something that we all dealt with, and I always had more of an issue than my siblings.
So your whole how many brothers and sisters?
I have 2 brothers and a sister.
And you were the heaviest.
I was the heavy one.
They dealt with it as well.
They dealt with it very well. Huh. They really did.
All right. So what then made you finally decide that this time is it, and what made it stick?
I just woke up one morning, and I looked in the mirror, and I said, I can't walk up the stairs without huffing and puffing. I can't move well. I don't feel good. I don't look like the way I look. I don't like the way I feel. I'm going to change my life. And I had tried Weight Watchers about 9 years before and had gone off of it when I had broken my foot. And I said, it's time to try again. Yeah. And the next morning, I went back to Weight Watchers to the same leader who I had absolutely adored. The same
from 9 years ago?
From 9 years ago. Okay. The same location. And it was a wonderful meeting. I signed up on the spot. I said, I'm here again. This time I'm going to do it.
Because Weight Watchers has really been around for decades.
It has, and it has really evolved.
Because I was going to say, I think that might be one of those things. When I first heard Weight Watchers' role model in 2010, there was a part of me that said, "Wow, Weight Watchers is still around." Or you kind of think, "Geez, isn't that's what our moms and dads would have gone on? That's not hip. That's not what we want to do today. There's got to be some other way to do it." But Weight Watchers obviously wouldn't have been around so long if it didn't work.
Right. Well, Weight Watchers does work, and part of the reason it works is that it deals with eating healthy and teaching the individual to watch their portion size and changing the way a person thinks about eating.
Well, that's probably something that has really changed in our society as well. Every time that you get a portion size, I was in New York recently. We actually went down to Coney Island, so we went to Nathan's Famous Hot Dogs, right? Oh, well, in New York now, you have to put the number of calories next to what it is that you're buying. And I've always said, well, that's dumb. If you want it, you want it. It's not going to make a difference. But I'll tell you, I'm looking up there at that Nathan's, menu, and I'm going, how many calories are in that? So some of those things do make a difference. But I've got to believe that, we get the silo size of Coke that they give you now. These things are just bigger than they ever were back in the 50s or 60s.
Right. These biggie size things is what's really killing us in America.
Yeah, supersize us.
Right. And you can go to Wendy's and biggie size it.
Right, yeah.
And one of the really important things about Weight Watchers is it tells you to look at what you're eating before you eat it.
Yeah.
And after you do eat it, if it is a smaller portion or a bigger portion, whatever it is, write it down.
Write it down.
Take accountability for what you've eaten right after you've eaten it so that you can accommodate for it in the day.
Now, so you're writing down everything that you eat. Because I bet that there's a lot of calories that at the end of if we were to do it at the end of the day, for example, and we look back and we go, my God, why am I getting so fat? I don't eat anything. And yet if we wrote it down while we were doing it, I bet at the end of the day we take a look and go, oh yeah, Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And you don't even know some of the empty calories that you're putting in.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more correct.
Interesting. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting that even just that mechanism then of writing it down sometimes might make you say, well, I don't really need that. Now, are you writing down the amount of calories as well, or are you just writing down what you have?
Well, you're writing down what you have. That's the way it's supposed to work. I'm at the point, because I'm on maintenance, on lifetime maintenance, I no longer write things down because I have an idea and I tick things off in my mind of how many points I keep. As I lost weight, I was keeping a record.
Now, how many points? I've heard this about Weight Watchers, the points. I mean, is it like so many points equals so many calories?
We don't do calories.
You don't do calories.
You figure out points based on the number of grams of fiber, the grams of fat, and the number of calories in a product, and it's different for each and every item.
Do you only eat the Weight Watchers food?
Oh no, no.
You can eat.
You buy. You purchase your food, whatever food you want. You prepare your own food. You cook what you want. You eat what you want.
Right. Well, because I would think that you could almost do this on your own instead of points. If you said, well, I don't know, I'm eating 3,000 calories, or I'm eating 2,500, and that's why I'm getting bigger. Geez, I'll cut it down. Tom Cruise right now, because he's starring in the new Mission Impossible, the guy's on this crazy 1,250 calorie a day diet so that he will lose all of this weight. Now, I got to figure if I was able to, I can do 1,250 right at lunchtime. But I've got to figure if you're only doing 1,250 calories a day, I guess you'd probably see a big difference. I mean, so is it like that? Is you're doing points, but is it that you're getting down, especially when you started and when you lost 105 pounds, that you really were getting much fewer calories?
Well, it's not the calories you're getting, it's the type of foods that you're getting. You're eating more healthy now.
Okay.
You're getting
instead of Wendy's.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're getting more fiber in your diet. I'm eating far more vegetables and fruits, and that's really an important part of it.
Yeah. Because I mean, what do you think it is for most Americans today? I mean, for you, was it the fast food? Because for me, I mean, that's definitely it. I mean, you know, I love going to Wendy's.
Well, I thought I was on the chocolate diet.
Yeah. And my biggie, of course, is soda. Man, I don't know how many. I probably do 1,500 calories worth of. Not that I'm thinking about calories, but I bet there's nothing good in that Mountain Dew that I'm having each day.
No, that can really add up.
Yeah.
Sodas.
Interesting. All right. I mean, do they tell you